In a world where people actually have the opportunity to get a head start on the apocalypse, we find ourselves grabbing a wife like a fucking backpack. Yes, that's it. Women and children first. And by that I mean, grab the fucking gun and fuck your kids. Only not in that sense, because this isn't Craster's Keep. Oh, and my fat daughter takes up 3 spaces in my inventory. Oh, of course she does. I'm sure when the worst comes to worst, and we'd run out of food and supplies because I've grabbed nothing but my children and weapons, then we're probably going to be eating her. Give me the map quickly. I have like 3 fucking seconds. Get out of the wall, pick up the eggs, get in the shelter, and bada bing, get in the fucking hole. Here we see a family rounded together by one man who in the last 60 seconds of the moments before the nuclear apocalypse's arrival decided to grab an axe, a radio, a map, a weapon, 1 bit of water, 1 can of soup, and a gas mask. One can only assume his plans were to, in fact, eat his family. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. That's why we grabbed 1 of them. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls. Despite the fact there are 2 women in here and neither of them are naked. Not much is necessary for an explosion. It had happened. We started fighting like crazy. It's become apparent that I should have taken a razor. We're done fighting. But for how long? There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy, as clearly shown by his fucking twigs attached to that acorn of a body. We had planned to go to the Niagara Falls and see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our very own in our shelter. Right now it seems that half a dozen pipes burst and all the water is pouring right into our bunker. We need to save our supplies, so I can either save the map or the radio. So we can either be butt-fucking lost in the middle of nowhere, or we can lose our chance of actually finding anybody else via communication. You know, I don't see any of this water you talked about. You apparently lied to me. The radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage it had done was enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing this mess will take us days, and what's that smell? Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? The pipes just fucking burst! Why didn't you bottle any of it? I want cake. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. We never expected a band of religious fanatics to causing trouble. As it turned out, a cult turned our shelter into their temple. We tried to reason with them and struck a deal, but the only offer we got was to become human sacrifices to their deity. We considered it, politely declined, and set off to find a new home. You know, barring Dolores Flatskull over there. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and she's getting her water one way or another. We're seriously terrified. Right now, lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided what happened. Dolores died of dehydration last night. That doesn't explain the fucking flat skull, does it, Grim? Right then, we're going to try this again. We're going to not screw up and get our shit pushed in so far we're gagging on it. No. We're gonna get water, we're gonna get a gun, we're gonna get everything we goddamn need, or we're gonna get it now. Timmy, there's an alarm going off. What are you doing? Stop playing with your toys. It's okay. I only have like 15 seconds left, you know. It's not like I need food. Food. Not making the same mistake as last time. Pick up the food, fat man. Quickly. You have like 3 seconds to not die. Do you understand the implications of this? If you cut that any closer, you'd think it was a circumcision. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of a real danger. Like saucer men from Mars? Ted, I think you've been watching too much TV. And that was the day we sent a fat girl out into the wasteland to be devoured by... insert risky joke? Here, there is nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. I'll pick the big tick just to see what'll happen. It's Mary Jane! And she looks just great. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. She caught something nasty and she's real tired. You see, I told you. She caught something nasty. I told you she was being spit roasted. One way or another. She needs a little bit of food, I think it's safe to say. There is no doubt in my mind in which way that context is going. I mean, we have no food. I was hoping you'd come back with food. I mean, you look like a girl that would know where the food was, and you didn't, so now we have no food. Now we're just gonna starve. I mean, this game should be called Don't Starve in 60 Seconds. That's what it is. It's Don't Starve. The graphic novel. I think the big bitch went and ran away, and this guy's looked better. You being brave there, Timmy? I think we found the other version of Ted, and he's most certainly dead. Dolores has got a case of the zombie hands, and I've suddenly noticed her skin is the same colour as her clothes. Oh, good. We've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighbourhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape and the animals are stampeding up there. Yes, because when I hear noise outside, that's the first conclusion I come to as well. What's that? And animals out there? Noise? Must be the local zoo running amok. It might be a good chance to hunt down some fresh food. Who should go outside? Let's send the brave, bold Timmy the Young to go and kill those animals. Let's see how that goes. Oh, Timmy's still in one piece. Didn't expect that one. However, he is still looking like a Marilyn Manson reject, and Dolores is most certainly not all too beautiful. You know what? No. This is a story all about how Ted's life got turned upside down, so I'd be like to take a minute to just sit right there. I'll tell you how I survived the fucking nuclear holocaust, because I looked out for myself and no one else. There you go. That's a happy picture. Just Ted. All on his lonesome. Happy, alive and well, with no one to steal his food. When fire rains down from the sky, it's every man for himself. Our shelves are full of cans, and by our I mean mine, cause fuck those guys. We'll eat from cans. Again, I'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to fucking cans. Some of us already do. Teddy, you're telling us more than you mean to, buddy. I'm pretty fucking sure you've gone crazy already. There's just barely enough water for everyone. And by everyone, we mean you. We have to ration it out strictly. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We have never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of any supplies. What we make of today will be our tomorrow. So let's make it right. Ted has gone crazy. Brilliant! Just brilliant. Eat up, Buttercup, you'll be fine. Ted tries to hide it, but it's obvious he has a lot of issues. He often has lengthy conversations with his sock puppet. You see, I fucking said, didn't I? I said that was a load of shit. Oh dear. I think it's safe to say we all cottoned on to his lies. Get it? 'Cause it's a cotton sock. Go fuck yourself. Every day, Ted's becoming more and more absent-minded. Since early this morning, he has been completely committed to reading a newspaper, or rather something that he seemed to think was a newspaper. Our toilet tissue. He seemed very interested in it, so I didn't want to drag him away from his reading. He had to answer the call of nature, but then he accidentally reached for our map. Suffice to say, it's unusable now. Absolutely unusable. However, Ted didn't seem to be very bothered by it, and we tried to make him realise what he'd done and take back the toilet paper. And he just muttered that he might lend it to us when he's finished. Brilliant. We lost the radio. We lost the map. Our gas mask has a skull fucking hole in the front of it. And the only thing I can think to use right about now is that axe on the Mad Ted's head. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the babes. It's been poking its head out. I know how measly food stash we have. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. I'm gonna try the axe, because there's no way there's any bullets left in that goddamn gun. There's no way. Ted, I hope you weren't faithful to your wife, because right now I need you to be a very good swinger. Our cans are saved! Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Speaking of which, did you think to, I'm going out on a limb here. Keep the corpse, carve it up, and cook the fucker? You didn't, did you? We were about to go to sleep when we heard someone knocking on the door. Who could it be at this hour? Who could it be in this part of the Wasteland? How in the hell did they survive the nuke? Should we open up? Well, we're all alone. There's no one here besides us. Our problems aren't all gone. And we could have somebody to derive us. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. Oh, is that it? Knock, door, run? Jesus Christ, Fallout 4's gonna be fun, isn't it? We didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by simply playing a card game. But that's what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food. We win. We get us 2 cans. We lose. We give man 2 cans. How are we going to do it? If ever I was going to bet on anybody surviving the nuclear apocalypse and winning food by a card game, it'd be good old Ted over there. I mean, look at him. There's no way he wouldn't have a good hand. Ted could not resist the madness that was consuming him any longer. It seems that today, following the advice of his sock puppet, he left the bunker and went in an unknown direction. Never to be seen again. Of course. What else would happen, right? We hope Ted and the cruel Sorry. It's just you're attributing a fucking character to the puppet. It needs to be a spin-off game. 60 seconds on the sock puppet, I'd fucking buy it. I would, I'm not kidding. Give me the survival from the perspective of the sock puppet, please. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll be ending the episode. This was a bit of an experimental video, as you'd likely imagine. It's different, it's very new, and I don't mind if you end up not liking it, but I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see what you'd think of it. So please, for the love of all things holy, if you did indeed enjoy this, like the video to let me know, and I may make more of it. Although that's unlikely, because what more can you do with this? But again, if you've got ideas for me to do it, then leave them in the comment section. And seeing as my content has come to a close, I sincerely recommend to you that you check out some of the content creators listed here. More specifically, Tomato Gaming, simply because he put out a Batman video, and for the most part, you enjoyed mine. You will fucking love his. Well, I did at least. Speaking for myself, I loved it. I like to think you will. So go and check that out. And one final thing, I humbly request you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and my alternate channel. Mainly Twitter, because you get to keep up to date with new videos, stupid jokes, and just general status updates with the channel, and feedback and stuff, communication, speaking with people. You know, that's what Twitter's for, that's what I use it for. And again, if you enjoyed this, like the video to let me know, and assuming that you did, then I think it's safe to say that there's a distinct fucking irony to me, that this game is named 60 Seconds, and I played it for over 60 fucking minutes. I mean, that's not really a joke, that's just letting you know how long the recording was. It's not really funny, is it? No. This is why I'm getting worse. This is why I'm gonna lose this. I'm not gonna have this as a job a year from now. I'm gonna get washed up, fuck up, and just disappear somewhere. I'm gonna die in the gutter, drinking a bottle of alcohol. Oh, I miss Jaeger bombs. One day, I'll be able to afford a whole bathtub of them. I'll fucking drink it.